Hi gang, hey, welcome back. Today we're going to do a video on making your own laundry detergent, and I know there's a lot out there, but I kind of have my own little mixture that I found about a year ago, so and we've been using it ever since, so I'm going to walk this through with you so you can make the same laundry detergent and save you some money. So here we go. So here is our ingredients all stacked up. We're going to start with the first one, which is going to be Oxy Clean. Now Oxy Clean, you're going to need about half a cup of Oxy Clean. You can use the generic if you wish to use it. It's all the same thing, really. You're just paying for this name, but that's what I'm going to use. So we have Oxy Clean. That is half a cup. Our next contestant is going to be baking soda. Good old baking soda, and it's not a name brand, it's just baking soda. Here again, you can clean with this, you can deodorize your laundry with it, you can sprinkle this on your mattress and then vacuum it off about 15 minutes later and it'll freshen up your mattress. So many things you can use it for, but it's perfect for laundry. Baking soda, you're going to need 1 cup. Borax, 20 mule team, the one product that a lot of people fuss over because it does have some salt in it, but this is 20 mule team. You can't get no better for a laundry booster than 20 mule team borax. Actually, this was the Oxy Clean back in the day, and it's still good, still viable, and this you are going to need 2 full cups of borax. Our next contestant is going to be Armand Super Washing Soda. This stuff is amazing. It's a household cleaner, like it says. It's a laundry booster. You can put back here on the side. You can see what it's used for: tile and grout, your toilets, microwave, stainless steel, outdoor furniture, garage floors. And back here on the back of the box, it tells you for best laundry results, tough stains, kitchen services, for your cookware, for silver, copper, and brass. Who knew? And then of course here's that same information in Spanish. But this is a good product to have, even if you don't make your own laundry detergent. It's a good product to have. This will run you about $6 at Walmart, and it is a full 3 pounds of product. Last but not least, we're going to use this stuff called Zote. These are laundry flakes. Now I ordered these in from Walmart through Site to Store because my local Walmart does not carry Zote. It does carry Fels Naptha. If you cannot get this product, you can use Fels Naptha. I'll put the name down in the comments for you. And it's usually found on the bottom shelf because, you know, most people don't use Fels Naptha, but it's actually the very same product that my grandmother used to make her laundry detergent and her soaps. So for Zote, however, 14 to 16 ounces, and here you are. I bought these because these are already pre-shredded. I do not have to stand here and shred this like with the Fels Naptha. You will have to shred that down on your own. So here's what's going to happen. I've got my pot of water over here, and I'm just going to walk you right here to my stove on my big pot, as you can see that. This is like my pot for everything not related to food. I can in this pot, I do jam in this pot, I wash my wool in this pot, I color my wool in this pot, I make soap in this pot. I do everything in this pot. And the reason being is because on the bottom of this pot, there's a dent. I don't know if you can see that. There's a dent. Anyhow, it makes for a very sad, rusty spot on the inside of my pot. So I have this watered. It's warming. But we're going to crank it up to get this moving. The first part of this stuff is we are going to add our Zote Flakes. And we are going to let that melt in the water. Now, if you don't have wooden spoons, I recommend that you get them. They're easy to use, easy to clean, and that way you don't ruin your expensive utensils. I'm trying to operate by myself, so we're going to see how this will look. Nice. It's already starting to break down, and the Zote soap does have a slight scent to it. You can get it in unscented, and the Fels Naptha, it smells like it has a scent, but by the time you get to the laundry portion, there really isn't a scent to it at all. And with us, the scent has to be very, very, very mild. I'll turn this heat up just a bit because I want to get this done, because we have other videos to get started on. But we started making our own laundry when laundry used to, but $9, $10, $15 for laundry detergent. It only does, maybe 60, 70 loads. No, that's just a little bit too much for me. In my opinion, I'm buying the bottle and that label. This recipe that I'll post it on the comments for you. This will make 350 loads of wash at 1 capful per wash. Now, obviously, if you have some really dirty clothes, if you have a mechanic in the house, you're going to need to put a little extra. But if you're just washing basic clothes, you can make 350 loads just with this recipe. Now, see, when we come up with this, I'm not coming up with any flakes whatsoever. So, the next that's going to get added is we're going to start adding each one of these, the borax, the washing soda, the baking soda, the Oxy Clean. We're going to start adding these one at a time until those granules begin to melt in and become part of this water. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab a dipper so we can take a look, because you'll be able to see if it has melted or not and disintegrated, because that's what we need. We don't need any blobs or anything. Good thing everything's close. Now see, that's looking pretty good. Really not seeing no residue of granules in there. None of that. So let's add the next one. And it really doesn't matter in what order. Doesn't matter. Just put them in there one at a time. Make sure they dissolve. And if it dissolves fully, then you can continue to add the next item. Now, if you happen to need a detergent that has no scent, and there's a lot of families that do because of allergies or breathing issues, and sometimes they add coloring, which you can add coloring if you want. Put a couple drops of food coloring in there and you'll have it. If you want to scent this with your own special scent, you can do that with essential oils. You can add that in there, and you can have it scented the way you want, your favorite scent. Leave it the way it is. We do have some breathing problems in the house, so we keep things as unscented as possible. Okay, let's take a check and see. This is looking pretty decent. Yeah, see, I don't see any granules in there. not at all. Next, this is Oxy Clean. The little blue Flakes, you can see those in the water. Oxy Clean is one of those all-purpose cleaners. There goes the train. The back door happens to be open. We do live next to trains. Let's take a look. Not seeing any granules. We're good. Last is the washing soda. Yep, you can tell that's washing soda. Kind of all blocky in there. Chunked up on me. Close the door. Ah, much better. Not quite so loud. We do live in a train town. It's been interesting though. Barnum and Bailey's train came through here a few years back. We see a lot of military trains and carrying tanks and kinds of stuff. We've had a few passenger trains. There was no people on them, but the cars were really interesting. So progress will find a way no matter what. Now the washing soda is going to take you a little bit longer because it likes to clump in the moisture in with all this water. Now like I said, this will make 350 loads of laundry. And especially if it's just one or two people that you're making laundry for, you realize you can pretty much go a year on this laundry detergent. And this stuff is so good. Absolutely love it. I go down the laundry aisle to get my ingredients and I'm kind of shocked at the prices of laundry detergent. I seen one, they had $17 on. Like, it doesn't clean any better than mine. Plus keeping in mind that we have hard water. Now if you have soft water and you make your own detergent, you can do half a cup of this detergent. So that would actually double the amount of loads that you can do with this batch. Now I know what all of you are going to be thinking. Is this HE safe? Yes it is. This does it's bubbling now. It's got a little bit of soap on here, but I'm stirring and agitating to make sure the powder gets broken down. But it is HE compatible. It will work in your machine just fine, won't clog nothing. And actually when I mop my floors, because we have tile floors, I actually put about a cupful of this in my floor cleaner, and it does really, really well. Okay, so we are done with this part. Now here's what's going to happen, and then we're going to end this because I will have to do a part 2. We're going to take this and we are going to drop it in this bucket of water. Now this is cold water, and the reason it's cold is because it's going to force all those powders and all those stuff in there. It's going to force this to gel. Now this has to gel overnight, so when I get this in there, I have a lid for this bucket. It is a Walmart bucket. See, it's a Walmart bucket. I'm going to pour it in there, put the lid on, and then I'm going to let it sit for 24 hours, maybe 48, depending on how this looks when I take the lid off, because this needs to turn to a gel. So that will be my part 2 video, because there is a way to handle that gel to extend your laundry detergent farther out. So with that, I will post in the comments, I will give you the recipe to this laundry detergent, because I have it scribbled down right there. It's terrible writing. So with that, there you go. We are going to get this all done, put it in the water, and we will be back when this is done, and I will walk you through how to take the gel and turn it to detergent for your washing machine. So have a great one. Make today wonderful. Get busy, do something, make something great, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.